Two of the more famous around-the-world sailors, modern round-the-world yachtsmen, were Lyn and Larry Pardy, who wrote the book Seraphin. And their watchword was go simple, go small, and go now. And I can't think of a bike that exemplifies that philosophy any better than this one. Okay, it's the 4th of July 2025, and here's my new TU250x, and this tux has been very expertly fitted out for traveling. This bike has been to the glaciers in Alaska, been to Guatemala and to Baja, been all over the place. And so let's just take a brief look at some of the stuff that was done to this. I'm not a fan of this givey case on the back. I'll be taking it off here in a minute to show you what I want to do, but it came with a tank bag and a nice waterproof bag. It's got a man rack on it. So let's just go around and take a look. First thing you see is the Shinkos SR244, the Golden Boy tires. Got that one on the front, and some related Shinko on the back. I'm not sure of the model number, but less aggressive. Got fork gaiters on it, which is a wonderful addition. It's got this little windscreen here, which is nice. It keeps the wind off your chest. It's mounted to the handlebars, and it's also got some little tie wraps to the headlight ears as well. Quite stable. Doesn't vibrate at all. Bark busters. He's got some different handlebars on here, which raise things up a little bit and a lot stronger if you fall over off-road, and given a wonderful mounting position for a 12-volt outlet for charging a phone. And this happens to be a Garmin GPS mount. You can see he's trimmed off the end of the handles, or broken them and trimmed them either way. I'll probably put those back, but the bark busters and the higher bars and all the outlets are nice. Let's take a quick look. This is a Corbin seat, and I spent a few thousand miles in the stock seat, and nothing to write home about. So I'm hoping that this will be good. I may want to put some padding in it and raise it up an inch, just because of my body configuration. But anyway, and he's got a man rack on the back. These are custom made for the TU250X, wonderful welded rack that replaces the pillion seat. You can see that he's bent some high density polyethylene and put it under here with tie wraps, which makes a very nice little shelf for putting stuff. I didn't ask him what he puts in there, but I would think things like hats, gloves, maps, etc., stuff you want to get to real quick. There's a tank bag, of course, which happens to fit the bag very nicely. It's a Wolfman. We'll get that back on there shortly. He's added a, I think the center stand is an addition. I'm not sure, but I think it is. But anyway, he's added a little grip handle here so that you can put your hand right in here and grab it when you're putting it up on the center stand. One hand on the bars and one hand there. Very easy. What else? Here's a little handle for a water bottle. He's got basically a little fuel bottle for his stove. It goes right in there, and a little strap. The obligatory little plastic frog, you got to have that. The turn signals have been moved to the back where they belong. They usually live right here, which makes it impossible to put panniers on it. I have soft panniers which are going to go on there very shortly. 34,000 miles on this motorcycle. Still got the original suspension, still working good. The whole thing just looks good after all that time. I've owned two other TU250s with low mileage, a couple of thousand miles on one, 10,000 on the other. This runs just the same as they did, so a heck of a deal. Oh, what else have we got? We got some interesting little additional high visibility lights. Always put a different headlight in here. We're not sure what it is, but it's quite bright. He thinks it's not an LED. I hope not. But you can see he's added this little light here in front. And in back, there's this little light going all the time, which he says tends to keep people off his tail. These are not fast motorcycles under any circumstances, and says that helps. But see if we can capture what happens here. Probably going to lose my camera. Well, let's see. Foot's not long enough to do this, but let's see if we can make this happen. So everything starts to get real busy back here when you step on the brake. I think about this box. I don't like the idea of it, but I've never lived with one, never owned with one. I don't like having weight up high. So I'm going to put my panniers on the side, and they gave me this wonderful soft bag which will go on the man rack, and I think that's the way we'll go. I'm going to take this off now and experiment with fitting my my soft bags on it. Okay, here you see some attention to detail where he's got these pieces of plastic hose cut to use as little bumpers here to keep that that givey box from rattling, and he's used the this little tray is just brilliant, very utilitarian, and some good use of that space. Well, there's the mock-up of the soft bag on the top. I haven't figured out the attachment of it yet, but I prefer that to that heavy plastic thing. It's quite large, but this is what he went to Guatemala with, and I think all he had was a sleeping bag and a tent strapped on the side, and I think everything was either in that bag or on the tank bag. So there you go. Well, that was an LL Bean bag mocked up on there, which is pretty much my idea. As you can see that it's got a drawstring closure to keep the dust and dirt out, and then a rain flap, oops, that goes over the top. Rain flap that goes over the top, then a zipper opening pocket as well. So that works out pretty good. And little stuff thing on the side for a water bottle, and another little pouch on the other end for some kind of gizmo or other, keys or some crap. So anyway, those will work pretty well, and I'll stuff something in there so they puff up a little bit. So there's 2 pairs of jeans and a fleece jacket stuffed in there, not very carefully. A whole lot more room left in there, but it just fleshes it out a little bit. You can see there's just all kinds of stuff in here. Here's a zip top pouch here. Here's another one here. And let's see. And drawstrings here. Pretty nifty little deal. Another thing that came with this bike are hippo hands. If you don't have heated grips, those are the thing. And even if you do, I think this is, you know, when it's cold, those are wonderful. So when this bike went to Alaska, it went with this little fairing on it, which gives you a little more protection than the givey. and I'm sure he had the hippo hands, and that's how he did it. So here's another little detail. I'm pretty sure that this center stand is an addition, and it says on there T-Rex Racing. So they must have been who supplied it. And take a look at this. You see that he's got a steel plate welded on the bottom of the kickstand so that it doesn't just fall over on you know, soft ground, mud, hot asphalt, wherever you happen to be that doesn't like kickstands. So little details like that to make all the difference. One thing you're going to want to have if you do any traveling on your motorcycle is a GPS. And you know, if you watch the YouTube videos and all this stuff, they're going to tell you have to have a $600 or $800 or $1,000 GPS. Well, I'm here to tell you, you don't need that. You can go to the second-hand store, go on Craigslist, and buy a used Garmin Nuvi like this for $20 or $25 with the charging cable, and you're good to go. This gives you maps, and it does all kinds of things. It tells you your distance traveled, your average speed, maximum speed, all kinds of stuff. Gives you all your directions. It'll talk to you if you want it to. You can find all kinds of information in it. Look at all the stuff this thing will find. Roads full of fuel, airports, parking, shopping, lodging, hospitals, cops, you know, all kinds of things. You need to find a gas station that's going to tell you where to find one. So, you know, it's fine to have lots of money and to spend it on fancy things, but if you think you're going to use your cell phone to navigate with, forget about it, and get yourself a real GPS, and one of these older auto GPSs will work just fine. You do need to add a way to power the thing. That's important. And if you use a phone, or you know, this is a mount for a Zumo. So if you had the money for a Zumo, you can get a RAM mount, but you can get a RAM mount like this for anything. This came with a suction cup mount that happens to stick on the back of a windshield just fine, and I've done that on 3 different motorcycles. But you know, you can get a nice RAM mount. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just a matter of money, and you can get that used too.